the list of nominees for the 2025 Grammy Awards has just been listed, and you will not believe who got nominated, who made history while being nominated, and the biggest snubs of the year. You will not believe it. Stick around to find out. Hello everybody, how you all doing? I'm sure you're all great. Now, I've been keeping my fingers crossed waiting for today because I knew the nominees for next year's Grammy Awards were going to be listed. The list of nominees were going to be announced today, and boy oh boy, am I excited and am I shocked. Yes, excited for the people that got nominated. They have a shot at clinching that trophy, at taking that trophy home, and I'm shocked because of the people that were snubbed. Yes, okay, let's just start. Are we going to start with Africa or international? Okay, the BEYONCE made history this year. As usual, she is the most nominated Grammy artist right now. I think she has, with these nominations, she has been nominated a record-breaking 99 times. Wow. Now, Beyonce got nominated 11 times in the 2025 Grammy Awards. Is it really shocking? Not so shocking. I mean, her last album was quite polarizing, but you can't deny that it had some gems in it. Yes. Now, shockingly, Dua Lipa wasn't nominated, Tinashe wasn't nominated, Doja Cat wasn't nominated, but perhaps the biggest Grammy snub was actually Ariana Grande. Despite topping the Billboard charts this year, Ariana Grande did not get any Grammy nomination, which is quite shocking. Now let's get straight to the main cocoa, Africans. Now, the Best African Music Performance category was dominated by Nigerians this time around. Only one foreigner was in that category, that is one non-Nigerian, which is Chris Brown. Yes, Chris Brown was nominated, Sensational was nominated. Chris Brown featured Davido and Lojay, who was obviously excited because this is his first Grammy nomination ever. If you don't know Lojay, please, you guys, go check out his songs on Spotify. I'm a huge fan, so I'm happy for him. Yeah, Davido, this is his 4th Grammy nomination, if I'm correct. Correct me if I'm wrong, please, but I think this is Davido's 4th Grammy nomination. We have Yemi Alade with her single Tomorrow. We have Wizkid and Asake with MMS. By the way, Asake was nominated last year, and I noticed Wizkid was trending online. Like, you guys, stop it. They claim, apart from one time when Wizkid's album was nominated, he has never been nominated off his own strength. He has always been nominated as a feature. That is, okay, somebody featuring Wizkid. That is when he has been nominated by Grammy. I think just once or twice is when he was nominated off his strength, and people have been clowning him on Twitter. You've been nominated. When they bring your plaque, you are going to see your name on it. That's what matters. Okay, who else was nominated in that category? Yes, Burna Boy. He was nominated, his single Higher. By the way, Burna Boy has made history with this nomination. Burna Boy is the only Nigerian artist that has been nominated 6 times consecutively by the Grammys, and he has also been nominated a record-breaking 11 times. That is, Burna Boy has been nominated 11 times by the Academy Awards, that is the Grammys, and I'm happy for him. The only person who has been nominated almost as much as him, Nigerian, the second person, is actually TEMS. Yes, and she was also nominated this year. TEMS has been nominated a record-breaking 8 times by the Grammys. Now, Now this year, TEMS also sets a new record. She is the highest nominated Nigerian musician at this year's Grammy. She was nominated 3 times. She was nominated in these categories: Best R&B Song for her single Burning. Love Me Jeje was nominated in the Best African Music Performance category, and her album Born in the Wild was nominated in the Best Global Music Album category. Now TEMS also made history by being nominated in a category that no Nigerian so far has ever been nominated in. You know, prior to this recent nominations, Nigerians have always only been nominated in 2 categories: Best African Music Performance and Best Global Music Album category. Those 2 categories. Anytime you see a Nigerian nominated in another category, know the Nigerian was featured by someone. The best person that comes to my mind now, if you remember any other person, please leave it in the comments below, but the best person that comes to my mind now is Wizkid, when he was nominated alongside Beyonce. Yes, that's the only person that comes to my mind. Now TEMS made history when she was nominated in the Best R&B Song for her single Burning. This is unusual. They've never nominated a Nigerian, but TEMS made history. Now, another African artist tried to replicate the same thing. She submitted her single in the Best R&B category, but she was rejected. I'll reveal this artist in a bit, but first of all, if you haven't subscribed, please, what are you waiting for? Please subscribe to this channel and share this video. Thank you very much. Now, let's get to the shockers, the Grammy snubs. That is the people who did not score any single Grammy nomination. You know, just like you have Grammy nominations, people also look out for Grammy snubs. And perhaps the biggest and most shocking snub was actually Tyla. You see, Tyla had an amazing year. I mean, Tyla. She swooped all the categories reserved for Africans, from VMAs to the Grammys this year to Billboard. She was just a star. So one would expect that since she had an amazing year, she would definitely get a Grammy or 2. She would definitely get nominated. I wasn't even expecting just 1 category. I was expecting like 3 or 4 categories in next year's edition. That is the 2025 Grammy Awards. But unfortunately, Tyla was nowhere to be found. But why was Tyla actually snubbed? Well, it turns out that Tyla publicly revealed that she's not an Afrobeat musician, but she's an amapiano musician. Well, this utterance by her was both a blessing and a curse, because when most non-Africans hear African music, they automatically think of Afrobeats. And Tyla saying she's an amapiano musician, I don't mean any disrespect to amapiano lovers and South Africans, the owners of amapiano, but amapiano does not really have a single category. I don't think it even has a single category in any award show. So where will you now put her? Don't you understand? Do you see what I'm saying? Besides, most of Tyla's songs, apart from that her smash hit, her breakthrough song Water, most of her songs are actually kind of pop or R&B. So it wasn't surprising that her team tried to push her in the R&B category. Unfortunately, she was rejected. What also has is that she was pushed in other categories. I'm not so sure, but you see that pop and R&B category, I heard about it a while back. So I'm pretty 90%. I will leave the link of where I heard the story that she was actually rejected. Now, I'm not going to take away from Tyla's talent. She's actually a talented musician. But you see her team. You can have the best product, but if you don't have the best team marketing and pushing you will just sit down somewhere and be gathering dust for nothing. Yes, Tyla's team, A++++, as in they should be commended. You know why I'm saying they most probably knew ahead of time that she was not going to get nominated in the 2025 Grammys. So they knew her name was going to be out there. There was going to be buzz around her. What did they do? They released the video of her latest single, Push to Start, yesterday. So between yesterday and now, the thing has been gathering momentum. Now her name is out there, people are talking about her. Definitely that song is going to trend. So they did not just allow that name just go flat like that. They were like, we're going to make the best use of this opportunity, win or lose. It's a win-win if your name is out there, and they made good use of it. Shout out to TYLA'S team. Those people are dope. They are really doing an amazing job with TYLA. Now, she was a good sport. She congratulated TEMS, and that's one thing I like about TYLA. She seems to have a positive spirit. She's not just confident, but I see positivity radiating around her, and that's what I like about her. Now, another shocking Grammy snub was Ayra Starr. The Nigerian musician, who was nominated in the 2024 Grammy Awards and also had some hits this year, was unfortunately snubbed this time around. Well, I don't know why this happened, but I was pretty shocked. Now, the person who had the most shocking Grammy snub in the 2024 edition got nominated this year, and I am talking about REMA. The Afrobeat singer who released an album, He Is, got nominated in the Best Global Music Album category. Now he's up against fellow Nigerian TEMS in this particular category. Now, while REMA's album did pretty okay, he had some singles, Ozeba and the rest, but none of them had the half or even a quarter success like his hit single, his breakthrough single. Yes, it was always popular, but that song launched him internationally. Calm down. None of his songs had that kind of success. None of his songs from this his album had that type of success. He had moderate international, airplay and the rest. Now, TEMS on the other hand, her album was nice. Her album got airplay globally. Her song Love Me Jeje, Burning, they did pretty well internationally. But guys, if it is between TEMS and REMA in this best album, global album category, between TEMS and REMA, who do you think will win this category? Let me hear your comments below. Now, like I said earlier, REMA's album, this is new album, wasn't really as successful as his last album, that is his previous album. Let's be honest. I'm not trying to knock his hustle, but let's be honest. And I noticed he continued with the dark theme that made him quite controversial, with his last project. Now, a certain country stopped REMA from performing in their terrain because, according to them, REMA joined the Illuminati. To find out which country was bold enough, yes, bold enough to stop REMA from performing, click on this video in the left corner. Till next time, bye.